mayor of Kiev.
Wow.
Really? His brother is the mayor of Kiev.
Mayor of Kiev in Ukraine.
Did you forget me here? Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Vladimir Klitschko, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Now, when you're in Kiev, do they actually have chicken Kiev? Because we have chicken Kiev here. Have you heard of that?
Well, it's more popular here than there.
Oh, really?
To be honest, yeah.
Oh, and you're married to Hayden Panettiere,
That's right.
And she's on Nashville.
That's
We're
right.
all big fans of that show.
I love that
How did y'all meet? I know.
Well, we met in LA at a charity party, and that's
At a charity
how it started.
party in LA.
Yeah.
And was it love at first sight?
You know what? I think that's exactly the words. Yeah, it was just like you see it,
You better say that.
you win it,
Yeah.
you got it. It's just probably
What-
from the first time we saw each other.
What were you thinking? Well, hello, I'd like to meet her, or...
No. I didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know what I was doing. We just met and
Would she
like
come over to you
I
and
said,
say,
"You're
"Boy, you're
tiny."
tall."
She said, "You're big."
And she's like how tall?
and
She's like 5'2".
believe it or not, I went on my knee to say like, "Hey, listen, you are actually as tall as I'm like standing on my knee." Like.
And she said, yes, I will marry you.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you are how tall?
I'm 6'5".
You're 6'5", and
Yeah.
she is
She's 5'2".
5'2". Well, we love her on
I
that
know.
show. You're originally
Thank you.
from the Ukraine. Do you still have
Yeah.
family over there other than
Yes.
your brother, the mayor?
Yes.
And how are people doing over there? I want to ask you just sort of a political question because
Well,
we've talked a lot in the
yeah.
United States about pro-Russian forces taking over parts of the Ukraine. How's your
That's
family
right.
doing?
So my family's doing good. The only thing is the rest of Ukrainians are not doing well because in the east of the country we still have terrorists and annexation of Peninsula Crimea. It's still an issue, and which broke international law. So economically we're not doing well. So we hope we're going to do better. And there's a lot of crisis and a lot of issues all around the world, but also Ukraine is part of European, not the European Union, but part of Europe. And it's important to just continue to support Ukraine as it was previously, because we really look forward to be associated with the Western world and not going back to the Soviet times.
Would you like to stay here? You ever want to go back to live?
I've been in the United States since since I won the Olympics, '96 in Atlanta. So I've been going back and forth, and I live here as well.
You gotta stay.
So and it's good to come back, you know, and it's just good to come in and out, and you see the difference in the world, and my business all spread out around the world.
And your kids are here, though. Your parents, are they still over there?
Yes, actually, my mom is going back and forth, and it's just the whole traveling thing about sport and being an athlete. You know, you live on the plane, literally, because you spend a lot of time traveling and all the training camps, and depends where you fight, and time zones, and climate, and all of this. Just ask like tennis players. So they're like traveling non-stop. And in a certain way, boxing, you know, related to this, because I used to fight here at Madison Square Garden like 4 times. So I used to train in Poconos Mountains or in Florida getting ready for my fights, or now I'm going to fight on 29th of April in London. So I will train in Europe. I have to be there, even if my family partially here, partially there.
Yeah. Does Hayden ever get nervous when she watches you fight? I was watching Southpaw, that movie, the other night, and they were talking, the little girl, she said, did Mommy ever get nervous? And he said, all the time. Does she get
She's
upset?
so cool, and you know, she's, after my dad, the biggest fan of me. And she knows boxing. You know, it's funny, she never boxed herself. But then she tells me the strategy, so what I have to do and things. And believe it or not, she's right. And I'm wondering, how is it possible? She has no clue about boxing, but she does have a clue because she gives right tips and says right things.
Wikipedia.
You know,
Did she pick that up, though, from watching you and watching what works for you and what doesn't?
You know, some people either have it or don't.
Okay.
So either they have an analytic mind and they see things, and that's probably pretty much works with everything in life. So you sit back and you watch and you analyze what it is, and you have like your own opinion, and things gonna go right if you say something about whatever it is, whatever area it is, even if it's boxing or changing the diapers. It's pretty much the same. I mean, believe it or not, but you have to be an expert from just watching it and learning.
They can both be violent. Vladimir, good luck with the big fight in London at the end of April. We'll be watching.
Congratulations. Give her your wife, too. Tell her to come on back with you sometime.
I will.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you, sir.